EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for tonight's game. These two teams, both with a lot of talent, as the Bears come into town to face the Raiders. Hi, and welcome everyone to another great NFL football telecast brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, joined by John Madden.
When you have a safety like this in your team, it allows your defense to do so much more. You can move them all over the field and put them in spots to either drop back in coverage or to play the run. So whenever you see the offense try and do something, he always seems to be there to break it up. And it shouldn't be any different in this one.
The Raiders will need their running game to be at its best, otherwise they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them, so look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, look at that pile of guys down there jumping and yelling. You can tell they can't wait to get out there in the field.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. The kickoff team lines up. Decent kick, we should have a return. From the 3. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Wilson gets set.
Get up, lad. Drop back, drop. Got the ball. You got it.
Hands it off. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line.
Give this defense a shot.
Fire out. Set. Sideline to sideline. We'll see.
Pressure, throws it. He hits his receiver. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. John, this one will really challenge the offensive coordinators as they go up against two of the best defenses in the NFL.
Both of these teams have championship caliber defense. I think if you talk to most coaches in the league today, building a Super Bowl team starts with great defense.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
He can't wrap him up. Can't pull him down. The running back gets about 3.
Try this play.
The Bears come out on the 46.
Set. Let's go. Come on. Get.
Pressure coming with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. Almost, but no catch.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Set. You got it. Fire out.
He's looking, closing in, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He just overthrew that one.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Number 29, looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. Took his eyes off the ball, and it's a touchdown. The Bears are there to pick up the ball.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
McMahon sets up, man in motion. Aimed it off to the back. Picks up 5.
Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Set. Bring that pain, baby.
Calling an audible.
Green, 16. Red, 58.
They couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
McKinnon comes in motion. Throws it. Has room. To the 20. What a collision. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 27.
Go for the home run on this pass. Keep an eye out for those safeties lurking.
Set. 90 ball. Give it all you got. Hit him low. He can left. They got enough.
The Bears using motion.
Let's go. Come on.
Under pressure. Flings it to the outside. And it's complete. The defender brings him down at the 35.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Second and maybe 3.
Set. Come on, partner. We got nothing.
Pressure with the pass. And he hits his target. McMahon with a hot hand on this run.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket and seeing everything, making great decisions and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
They line up in the I formation. Calling an audible. Number 87 comes in motion. We'll get the call again. Only a yard by the halfback.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
It's second down and 9 to go. McMahon gets set.
You got him. Stay up. Get in there.
Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield by Long. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Dimebacks in for this play.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Dropping back, closing in, looking for a receiver, rolling out to his right. Puts everything behind this one. And he's unable to hang on to that one.
He really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
Walker into return. Here's the kick. From the 21-yard line. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
Chicago comes out with 8 guys in the box.
At the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Come on. Set. Catch the ball, man. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
Allen under pressure, throwing low. The defender's got it. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
So after the interception now, it's first and 10.
Set.
Man in motion. Hand it off to the back. Picks up 5.
34 with the carry.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Second and 4 coming up here. Payton, the deep back.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Bring the pain. Snake eye.
Pressure. Rolling right. Throws. Hits him in stride. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
The backs are lined up in an I. McMahon gets set.
Number 26.
Comes in motion. Hand it off again. He's on the run. The 30. And he stopped at the 20. He did a good job running through the defense on that play, dodging them along the way.
The offense won the battle at the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders off the line, opening holes for the runner to slide right through.
McMahon gets set. Pressure coming with the pass. He hits his receiver. You saw the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Hit the ball. Back off, DB. Hut.
Man in motion.
That's you.
Hand it off to the back. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Give this one to the halfback and have him run it in.
So it's 2nd and goal. Ball is 2.5 yards out. Only one man back.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Using motion. It's the toss to the left. Touchdown, Chicago. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Good distance. From the 3. The Raiders will start this drive from the 23.
You should stop them with this play.
They line up in the I formation.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Throwing. Picked off. It's intercepted. Breaks free. And there's a flag on the play. Touchdown, Bears. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Hey, only a yard by the halfback.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
Closing in, gets rid of it.
Number 30.
Got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week, try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception. Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's 1st and goal. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Set. Hit him low.
Using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Lost about a yard.
Critical situation here. You guys can't make mistakes here in the red zone. Run this play and pick up some solid yardage.
Touchdown is the difference between these two teams as we end the first quarter with the score, Chicago 7, Los Angeles 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
This is where it really counts. Use your best play and put the ball in there.
On the carry. Gain of 2.
Come on now. You need to get this first down.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Under pressure, throwing. With the adjustment, he has it. Touchdown, Bears. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot. When the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up, and the ball's right there.
We'll go back to the play on the field.
You better kick it here.
Butler comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
The last time the offense had the ball, they gave it away on an interception. Let's see what happens this time down the field. 1st and 10. The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. Pressure. He surveys the field. He hits his receiver. The 30. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. The Bears come out with 8 guys in the box. The corners playing off a bit. Throwing on first down. Throws it, and it's complete. He's taken down at the 42.
You should stop him with this play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 42. Pressure coming with the throw. He did a nice job to bring that one in.
When you make tough grabs like that, the other team really has to dig in there and play some tight coverage.
The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. Gives the ball off. Hawkins wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Number 8 is looking for a good punt here. Number 29, back to return. Fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball. Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
Only 1 man in the backfield.
Number 82.
In motion. On the call. Breaks free. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
They need 6. Hey, the deep back.
6. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Drops back, closing in, scrambling around, and the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 20. Dropping back, under pressure, surveying the field. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. They couldn't get past the sticks, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, that's one play that drives me crazy when I see it. Does a receiver not realize where they need to be for the 1st down?
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
Wilson with a man in motion.
Tiger out.
He tucks it away. Still running. What a stiff one. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Call this defense here.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. With the throw, it's going the other way. Off and run. He's at the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Bears. The defender was all over that one.
He just jumped right up there and picked that ball off. You better kick it here.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Here's the kickoff team. Should be a return here. From the 1. Slips the tackle. Breaks the tackle. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. It's 1st and 10. Giving some cushion on the outside. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. Great catch.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He went down very hard after getting that pass away.
I really like the way this defense attacks the offensive line. They're very aggressive, relying on man-to-man coverage on the outside to shut down the receivers as they bring guys from everywhere on the blitzes.
Allen, the lone back.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Closing in. He's taken down to the backfield by number 95. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Chicago calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Bears come out in the quarter defense. Chicago doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. Passing right. He hits his receiver. Can't bring him down. He was stopped short of the marker and can't convert.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the 1st? Makes no sense to me.
Number 8 will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
You might want to drop back a little deeper on this play. Step up in the pocket and let her fly.
Hand off to the tailback. He Tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Second and long. Ball on their own 20.
Set. Take him out.
McMahon sends a man in motion. Under pressure, he goes to the left side. He hits his receiver. Now that's a stiff arm. Clearly they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Peyton picks up just enough for the first.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 34. Calling an audible. McMahon gets set.
Give it all you got. Maggie Boom. You ain't got nothing. Red, 25. Let's go. Come on.
Room to run. So that was a pickup of about 9.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
They'll go from the shotgun.
42-yard line.
Cowboy. Set. Hit him low. Here come the heat.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
Second and 2. Ball on their own 42. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Number 87 in motion. Peyton. He just gets this one past the sticks.
Watch that game clock. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
The Bears line up with two backs behind the quarterback. McMahon gets set. Going to the air on first down. And he's stopped at the 47.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake could lead to a big play for the offense.
Out of the shotgun.
Second and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Goal. The man in motion. Throws it. And he hits his target. The 40. McMahon has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
They line up in the I formation. He sees something in the defense.
Stay out. Now the ball. Give it all you got.
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 91.
Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix.
Chicago will call a timeout here. They have one left.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
Only one man back. Pressure. Looking downfield. Passes left. Hits his receiver in stride. And he's stopped at the 21-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. And this is the 10th play of this drive. Pressure coming, surveying the field. He's taken down in the backfield. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. The guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his play. I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
And so the kicker ready to come out onto the field and try to put one through the uprights before halftime.
Not today, Owens. Today. Set. Hut.
Closing in, firing the ball into the end zone, intercepted in the end zone. They didn't get to him, but that blitz still got the job done.
You know what that was? The ball was picked off because of the pass rush. They were about to knock him down, and he just let it go. That wasn't a good decision by the quarterback.
Allen. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Chicago 21, Los Angeles 0. And welcome back. As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. Nice kick and returnable. From the 8. The 30. The 40. Across midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Chicago. What an outstanding return for the touchdown.
Sure was. His blockers up front gave him some room to work with. He just picked a lane and outran everybody to the end zone.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so before their offense can even take the field, they return the kickoff or the touchdown.
Who knows? They could go right out there and give up a return as well. And it can be done, because I've seen it happen just like that. 2 kick returns in a matter of seconds.
Nice distance. The Raiders will start this drive from the 20.
Give this one a try.
The Raiders line up in trips bunch.
On the 20-yard line.
Stay after him. Set. Hut. The out now. Hut.
Drops back under pressure with the pass. The 30. They'll mark it at the 31. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 31.
Set.
1st and 10.
Allen setting up play action. Pump fakes. Throwing. Perfect throw. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Set.
Allen. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Williams beat the coverage on that pass.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
The Bears expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
They got enough.
Drops back, gets rid of it, plows ahead. Wilson doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
The corners playing back with the pass, and this pass is completed. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Let's go. Come on.
The Bears come out with 8 guys in the box.
On the 13-yard line.
Hut. Hut.
Allen. Little question, they were waiting for the run on that play, Trav.
When the defense is sitting there with 8 guys in the box, you know that they're looking for the run. You just kind of get behind your blockers up front and hope that one of your guys can create a seam for you to run through.
Get the ball. Set.
Hand off to the tailback. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
The Raiders line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Set. Hut, hut. Snake eyes. Hut, hut.
Drops back. Steps up into the pocket. Through the end zone. Trying to get the ball to his receiver, but it's incomplete, and it's 4th down.
On the play.
Number 10.
Will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. And the kicker got all of that one. The Raiders still have a long way to go. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. They'll return this one. From the 2. The 30. Can't bring him down. The Bears will start this drive from the 33.
Come on now, stick it to him here.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 33. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. The Bears using motion. 9-yard gain.
34, the ball carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
Bring it, baby. Eagle left. Set.
Second
Yellow.
Calling an audible now.
Ball on the 42-yard
Sanders
line.
moves in motion.
Eagle left. Hut.
It's the toss to the right. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the 1st down.
The thing that happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz, and that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
Peyton is the deep back.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard
Pressure coming. Throwing. Behind him. He has it. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Set.
The Bears using motion. Hand it off. Breaks free. Runs him over. Peyton continues to assert himself with a running game.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
McMahon using split backs.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
We'll see.
They'll pass on 1st down. Closing in. Throwing left. Perfect pass. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
They line up in the I formation.
Set.
Drops back. Under pressure. Throwing. There he goes. He's inside the 10. And he stopped at the 1. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
So it's 1st and goal. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him.
Goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Using motion.
Hit him low.
Pressure. Looking for a receiver. Jump ball in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
You better kick it here.
Butler comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. A Good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Good kick should be returnable. He got all of it. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. They'll go from the I formation. Wilson gets set. Breaking through. Slips the tackle. The defender brings him down at the 32.
You should stop him with this play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
On the 32-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it with the adjustment. He's taken down at the 37.
Give this one a try.
They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball.
37-yard line.
Give it all you got. Hit the ball. Stay after it. Set. Here come the heat. Ralph.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. No catch on that pass play.
Yeah, and the receiver dropped it. He was either thinking about the hit that was coming or the run after the pass. But you have to think about the catch first.
They got nothing.
The corners are backing off.
Back off, DB.
With the pass, and it's complete. That play was executed to perfection.
And when we were watching them in practice, they were running this play. That's almost one of those sandlot type of deals where you go long and I'll get it to you.
Ain't got nothing. Ralph.
Allen fakes the handoff, and he hits his target. Blitz almost got to him there, John.
You don't always have to get to the quarterback when you blitz effectively. Football's about rhythm and timing. Bringing extra guys that makes him throw the ball before he wants to can upset that timing.
Get at it. Let's go.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Throwing. And it's caught. A lot of space. Now that's a stiff one. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Here comes the heat.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throws it, nearly intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there, but he just couldn't bring it in.
With the pass, perfect throw. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
Whoa, this defense will stop him for sure.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Bears ahead of the Raiders 35-3. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Chicago comes out in a 46. Wilson sets up, passing on first down, throwing. Incomplete pass.
Try this call here.
Inside enemy territory. Chicago comes out with 7 in the secondary.
On the 10-yard line.
Again, they'll get the call. They go with a rush.
Yeah, I guess they're not ready to abandon that running game yet. But at some point, you need to start putting some points on the board.
Drops back with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. Phillips was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
The Bears call a timeout. That's their first. The Bears expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Closing in, steps up into the pocket. Ooh, nearly picked off. Down by this much here in the fourth, they had no choice but to go for it.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time they fell short.
They'll go from the I formation. McMahon sees something in the defense.
Yellow, 74. Yellow, 16.
Good pickup of about 6.
Throw a little play action at him. That'll get those linebackers on their heels.
Looks like he's calling an audible. McKinnon in motion. Fresh set of downs after the misdirection play.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
Only one man back.
Set. Blue,
Directing
16.
traffic.
Mad dog over. Blue, 25.
Man in motion. Again with the carry. Number 91 drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 17.
Set.
Second and 11. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Snake eyes. Get up, line. Bring that pain, baby.
Using motion.
Motion.
Under pressure. Looking downfield. Rolls right. Guns it left side. Incomplete pass. Good play there to knock it down at the line.
Here's the thing. If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get your hands up. And that's exactly what he did.
The Raiders come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Set.
Man in motion. Flings it to the outside. Off and running. McKinnon picked up good yardage after making the catch.
And you talk about ability to create after the catch, and that's what you mean. The ball gets there quickly and he makes the catch. But it's the vision to pick up good yardage after the catch that makes this a great play.
Number 8 is back to punt. Walker is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. A smart coach would call this one.
Set. Let's go. Come on. 90 bull.
On the carry. Nice play fake. With the pass, here's an opening. Great play there by Hawkins.
That's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed. Give this defense a shot.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Take him out.
Wilson sets up. Pressure, gets rid of it. Right to him. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Snake eyes. Fire out.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Ball on the
Throws it. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
The Bears come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
Gats! Far out!
Tucks it away. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Marshall. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
Wilson gets set, dropping back, steps up with the throw, with the catch, keeps his feet moving. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that second and third gear.
Still sneaking. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points in the board.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Chicago has it. The defense will try to force them to punt again as they did the last time the offense had the ball. 1st and 10. McMahon sets up. Peyton. 8-yard gain.
34 on the carry.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
Set! Bust his grill!
Man in motion. Breaks free. The 20.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
Only 1 man back. Looks like he's calling an audible.
13-yard line.
McMahon with a man in motion. Hand it off.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Catch the ball, man. Get at him. Here come the heat. Set. Will got back. Come on, tee up. Eagle leg. Bring the pain.
Pressure coming. He surveys the field to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Big-time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. Hey, they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
Booming kick downfield. He takes a knee. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. The Bears come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Closing in, throws out to the left. The defender's got it. A lot of space in front of him. Touchdown, Chicago. Singletary, great effort to get the pick.
The defense loves it. They know that they can head back to the sidelines and get a little rest.
Butler comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Here's the kickoff team. He got all of that one. That interception brought their last drive to a sudden halt. After collecting themselves on the sidelines, let's see what happens here. The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
First and 10.
The corners playing back. Passing on first down. Gets rid of it. Almost got it. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Here come the heat.
Wilson gets set.
Stay after him.
Drops back. With the throw. This one falls incomplete.
Number 85, the intended receiver.
They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Chicago drops its safeties into deeper coverage to be more prepared for the long pass. With the pass, off target, but he gets it. Number 83 continues to be a reliable target. That's his 3rd catch of the game. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 26. Only one man in the backfield. Number 87, the man in motion. He has room. The 40. The 40. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
Wow, that's one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
Butler comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And so they score the touchdown in just one play, and what a huge play.
If you're an offensive coach and you're writing up a game plan, that's exactly the picture you've got in your head. Taking the ball downfield fast.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. The Raiders will start this drive from the 20.
Number 41 on the return.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 20-yard line.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion, using motion.
Lucy.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Incomplete. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
That pass was thrown with so much velocity on it that the receiver never caught up with it.
Wilson looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Dropping back, steps up into the pocket, heaving it over the middle. Great play to break up that deep pass, John.
This is a team that likes to take shots downfield when they see an opportunity. Passing downfield will open up the running game and passing routes underneath, even if you don't complete the pass.
Chicago is trying to prevent anything long here and backs up the corners and safeties.
Let's go. Come on. Gas.
He surveys the field, pumps once. Great play in the backfield. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch. That last drive resulting in a touchdown, mainly because of their running game. Let's see if that's their focal point once again here. This one is just about in the books. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. McMahon gets set.
Set. That's all you. Eagle left. You got him. Come on, partner. Get at him. Hut.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 31. They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Gaps. 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 Got the ball. Eagle left. You got him. Lucy. Lucy.
The Bears call a timeout. That's their second.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Pate is our horse trailer player of the game tonight.
Ain't nothing. Far out. Set. Poke out right. Ralph. Fire out. Drop.
He sees something in the defense. He has some room. The 40. Stiff arm there. His huge day continues. He's now amassed over 200 yards rushing. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Chicago 56, Los Angeles 10. A reminder to join us next week for another exciting NFL game. This has been a presentation of EA Sports. And this is Al Michaels for our entire crew saying good night.